Calling an Asian person Chinese, I just don't like it. It's like calling every South American as Mexicans, African person as Nigerian, or Indian person as Pakistani. The problem is every stereotype or negative connotations related to Chinese are painted to all Asians when you call an Asian person who are not Chinese as Chinese. Most Asians are not a big fan of China, particularly CCP. CCP is a totalitarian government system, and no sane person is a fan of that. Chinese government have done lots of terrible things since forever, I would say. Till now, China represents so many bad things about Asians because of their dictatorship government. So remember that. You won't hear other race calling an Asian person Japanese, Korean, Singaporean, etc. It's uncommon. People generalize people with the most negative stereotypes of or negative pictures of race, group, community, etc. I know Chinese people are good people and hardworking people. They are innocent in this. But it's a CCP that represents very badly for Chinese people and Asians in general. The best example is coronavirus. The way the CCP blame the wet market, and that's what I'm talking about. Even though we're not Chinese, all the Asians are painted in this negative light. We should all treat people as individuals, as different individuals, and not a group. We are not a CCP or a socialist nut job. One person doesn't represent for everyone else, because one person can damage everyone's good name. No one wants to be represented by the worst of the group, whether you're black, white, brown, orange, whatever. But if we treat people as different individuals, then we won't have that problem. Most people are proud individuals. Same thing with Asians in general. Chinese, Koreans, Japanese, Filipinos, Vietnamese, etc. They are completely different, and you just can't call them Chinese. There's history of war, violence, and tragedy, with so much terrible past in history, which some people still hold animosity. It's similar to Uganda, Africa, between Tutsis and Hutu, or the Irish and the English. You have to differentiate them. Same thing with Asians. We're all different, very different. People don't like that when you mix them together. It's never good calling an Irish person English. There's lots of history in it. It's the same thing with many different groups. There's lots of history behind it. Calling an Indian person Pakistani is not the right thing, and that person will never like it, and vice versa. It's simple and always good to ask people before you judge them, or generalize them, or generalize others with our limited knowledge. So, I'm Asian but not a Chinese. So are many other Asians. Remember that. Think about it. That's it. If you can, please subscribe, like, share, and comments below. Thank you.